figure out when, hey, everybody, I know we're live, but it takes us 30 seconds. So it takes me 30 seconds. Hold on.
No one's even in the room yet.
That's fine. But people come and watch the replay. Wait, my stuff is not even up. It's like talking about in broadcast. What are you talking about? Oh my God, am I streaming? Kat, do you
Yeah.
see me? Say something. Oh, it does say I'm live now. Oh, there
Yeah.
we go.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Cat
Yeah,
laughing at
I'm fucking
first
like
of all,
typing this shit out of a fucking TV remote, dude.
wait. I'm
Oh shit.
forever having Kat in the green room now when I stream. So I can see her facial expressions. And now I know I need to get Fran in here.
There we
And then
go.
also too, you guys have the option to have a private chat behind the scenes. Sorry for anybody who's watching a replay, because right now currently no one's in the room, I think. So
Cat Snacks, I see you, Timmy Hendrix.
yes. Okay. We ready, everyone? Moderators, team. I've been so looking forward to this interview.
Oh, Long Beach, you gave Long Beach Long a diamond.
I did? Why did I
Yeah.
give him a diamond? Is he
Long,
VIP? Yeah, he VIP.
Long got wifed up.
He did? Yeah, he did. Hey, what's up, Jason? I see you lurking.
Look at this shit.
What is
Hey.
that? Oh, a hat.
It's a custom hat my boy did for me back in Rochester a long time ago. He
Oh,
fucking
that's
kills it.
cute.
He's in
That's
this
cute.
worldwide famous graffiti crew
Mm-hmm.
called FUA, F-U-A.
Mm-hmm.
These cats used to do the illest shit in Rochester. They
Okay.
throw b-boy barbecues every summer. We brought Tony Touch
Mm-hmm.
one year. Shit was dope.
Okay. So I see you over there sipping on your little frappuccino with almond milk. Is that
Oat
what you're
milk.
drinking?
Oat milk.
Oat
Get your
milk.
shit right.
Okay.
Get your shit right.
Real bougie. Real bougie. I would have never expected you to be that type. I don't know. You seem like
That's
you seem like
wifey.
you
That's white. Wifey put me on that.
really, you seem like the type, like if I were to guess, you seem like the type that would drink cranberry tea.
Yo, fuck
And
you.
Lon, he seems like he would be the type to drink Long Beach Lon, wait for it, fucking lemon water, hot lemon water with no sugar.
No, I do like tea. Earl Grey only. Earl Grey only.
Tim, I got a question. When did you stop being a fuck boy? Like, when did you wake up and say, you know what, I want to retire from my fuck boy ways and
Yo,
what?
honestly, right,
What?
right around like right before I met my wife.
Okay.
So like
Walk us through
late,
that. Walk us through that
late,
process. We need to know.
late 2015. Well, yo,
Hmm.
so I was a fuckboy for so many years, right?
Wow. So you came out the pussy being a
Oh
fuck
shit,
boy.
Breezy's in the chat.
What's up, Breezy? What's
Yo,
up? What's up, Long Beach
she
Line? Shout out to our people. Shout out to
she's like,
Cat Snacks.
yo,
Yes.
Breezy is like a junior troller. Like she's trying to get on your level, kitty.
You think
She's gonna
Breezy's a
get there.
troller? She's so sweet.
She's
Don't do her like that.
she's gonna get there someday.
Breezy, can you ask us inappropriate questions? Because you and everyone else in this chat are in for a treat today. You have two Scorpios. One is innocent and one not so much. You be the
You're not
judge of that
innocent.
by the
Stop
end of the.
lying. Stop lying. You're not innocent. Anyway, we talking about fuckboy days.
Yeah, I just walk me through when your retirement started.
So, yeah, 2015, man.
Okay.
Yo, I went on like I went on a torrential run of thottery
Oh,
from
wow.
2010
Cat is over
to
here cracking up.
to 2015.
How many women's lives did you ruin? That's what I want to know.
I didn't. Yeah. First of all, I didn't ruin any lives because I was always honest. So
Okay.
I would always be like, I don't want to have a relationship. I just want to see you, every other day and have do things. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
doing shit like that, that's how you get house keys and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like I'd be saying that shit to like women I was talking to, and they'd be like, oh, well, here's my house key. Just when you come over, I don't want to come in, I'll unlock the door. I'm like, what is going on right now? I just told you that, like, I don't want to, like, ever have a relationship with you. So, yo, I don't know, man. It's like, you know, it is what it is. What they say about, like, you know, wanting what you can't have is absolutely true. And I didn't know that until it became a thought for 5 years.
Oh, okay. You know, I retired from being a fuck girl, and then the pandemic caused me to come out of retirement because I was bored. I was just like, well, shit, we in lockdown. I'm just gonna ruin some lives. No, I'm not gonna ruin anybody's lives, but I'm gonna abuse these men because why not? What else do we have to do for a whole year? Because by the way, today is the 1 year anniversary of the pandemic when the bottom fell out. So hold on, I have a private chat from someone. Hold on. Did you I never introduced anybody. Y'all should know. Okay, so let me introduce, hold on before we go deep dive into fuck boy ways. What's up, Manny Faces? I see you. And pandemic rules equals no rules. Thank you so much. But also another retired fuck boy is in the room who's married. And I love the wives, by the way. But let me introduce DJ Tim Tones, who honestly, I don't even know who is responsible, who to blame for introducing me to Tim, because I feel like I was on Twitch and in the cut, you know, and I stumbled. I'm sure somebody raided into your room. I just don't know who. I really have to go in and see click. Like, I think I've been following you since about December, but it feels like 20 years. Like I'm about to go get a tattooed teardrop or something, you know, to signify this Twitch relationship. Like,
I think you came in on a Tuesday with Tones, and you had like your office mom screen name, and then like it was 2 weeks. 2 weeks went by, and then you came back, and you're like, "Oh hey, this is office mom. I got a new name." Da, da, da. And then you were like, "I want to throw a hype train," and I was like, "Yeah, do it right now." And then you did it, and then that's you know, from there went on.
You know, these Twitch streets won't never let me forget that I originally started out as office mom. And I tell that story like I was really on some work shit, just creep shit. And
yo, JB the 3, what's up, baby?
Jerome is here. What's up, Jerome?
That's my
Shout
dog.
out to Jerome.
Yo,
he's like one of the DJ.
Can I say something?
What?
Can I say something?
Okay, sure, but I was gonna sing Jerome's praises. But go ahead.
Jerome Baker the 3rd is probably a dude. It's weird because this is gonna sound like some like Bumble shit, but it's no homo, no gayness. Like the shit that we like have like connected about online and on Twitch and like whatever. Like we like all the same shit, man. Like that dude, when I meet him in real life, I'm gonna feel like, yo, this is the homie. I'm buying drinks right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts.
That's sad because Jerome is gonna be my next victim.
Yo, be nice, man. He's a good dude.
I know. Jerome is the sexiest DJ online. I just want to put that out. None of you bitches better touch him. Okay, just want to throw that out there.
Well, what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say before I interrupted you?
How dope Long Beach Lon is. Like, can we just talk about him like the Ratchathon person? He's like the crown prince of Ratchathon. Like you're the king. Like you put it together. Can we just shout him out? Let's shout out the Ratchathon DJs. Can we?
Yeah. So Ratchathon started. So I would DP Sound raided into my chat one night. This is like months ago now, and all of a sudden we realized we always went on Mondays. So it always ended up that me, Lon, DP Sound, and their mods would be in DP Sound's chat late at night, just talking mad shit, like just being like absolute pieces of shit in the chat. Like, just Lon can tell you more about it actually in the chat too. But yo, we would get raided into rooms that would be like playing like smooth R&B, like adult contemporary shit, and we'd be talking about like we'd be talking about like you know anal gapes and just shit that like yo, we went off one night for like 10 minutes and the DJ was like silent, just reading the chat, and I was like, I apologized to him. I was like, yo, we're like ruining your chat, bro. We're being complete pieces of shit right now. And then Lon's like, yo, we've done this many times before, bro. And that's kind of like how the whole, and I was like, eventually I hit him up and I was like, yo, we need to put this thing into like actuality because we all vibe with each other. We all talk shit with each other, but it's still all love at the same time. And Lon came up with the name. He's like, yo, Ratcheton, let's do Ratcheton. And I was like, all right.
I didn't know that. This is interesting.
He came up with the name. I came up with the art concept. And here we are. And Fly's kind of like, the, Lon called him like the PR dude. He does a lot of behind the scenes dot connecting that, as well as, being a dope DJ.
Right. Long Beach Lon is the nicest, friendliest person in these streets. Like if you word on the streets, it's like he's kind. He'll buy you muffins and lemon water hot. Like,
yo, hold on.
You left up getting Lon. Like,
he sent me this fucking limited edition West Side Gun record. Just
he ain't never sent me shit. Damn. Oh, that's a lie. He did give me a link to one of these rappers. The one that sings Throat Baby.
Have you seen that?
Damn, Lon. I like albums. Can you send me Little Kim Hardcore?
242 out of 375. That shit's worth money too. I can sell it.
Wow, Lon, damn. Okay, so let me ask you something. When did you find out that DP Sounds was more than one person? Because all this time I thought it was just one person. I don't know who broke that tea, but it was like, which one? I didn't know. That's no shade. I thought it was one person because when we were talking about DP Sounds is in jail, I thought it was one person. What do you know about DP Sounds? I know you're a new member, and I want to celebrate them. That's no shade, but I didn't know.
So, I thought first of all, it's DP Sound, not Sounds.
Oh, it's not plural. Okay, my bad. DP Sound, everybody.
It's actually a fucking legendary LA DJ squad.
Okay.
I mean, I knew that it was more than one person right away as soon as I met Fly, because he talks about it on stream.
Okay.
So that's how I knew, because he told me. But yo, I'm so happy that to be affiliated and to be let in. Like Fly called me a couple days ago and he was like, congrats. And I was like, congrats on what? He's like, yo, you're a member of DP Sound. I was like, oh shit. Flattered and honored, man. Like, and even I have people in Vegas that know the crew that hit me up like, yo, that's a dope DJ crew to be affiliated with.
Right. That's the beauty of Twitch. Like, we're learning so much. Like, if you're not a part of the DJ world, for all of us who weren't prior to this pandemic, no, I don't think most people would have known that. So I'm not going to be the person on the camera fronting like, oh yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, I've been to all their parties. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm the person who's showing up, like, educate me, show me like where, and so now that you're talking about them, now that you're a part of that crew, it's going to make me want to gravitate towards them even more. I think I have a sub to his room, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I think you subbed me. But now I'm much more inclined to celebrate them as a crew, of course I was happy that he got out of Twitch jail. Let's be clear, like, we're joking about him get out of jail. He was never in jail. He was on time out, or their crew was on time out because they had ratchet booty videos. Is that what happened?
So we both did that shit. So I did it back in I don't know when I got put in Twitch jail, but it was like
Twitch be giving y'all up.
It was a fucking thing though. Yo, Lon was bugging out on my stream because I think it was like the second or third week we did Ratcheton, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go in. I went on YouTube and just compiled a bunch of like twerk videos.
I can't.
And then I chopped and edited, like, I just pretty much looked up every music video with strippers in it that I could, and I just chopped and edited little parts and then put them on loops, and then would just run them through my scenes in OBS. And I think Twitch or somebody had a problem with Alexis Texas shaking that big white booty and me putting and her dropping like suds on it. And then I had ones where there was like two chicks in the bathtub twerking. But yo, that night was legendary because everywhere that came in that room, I had like 50 viewers in that motherfucker. And everyone was like, this is amazing. I can't stop watching this.
So in other words, when you get thrown into Twitch jail, that makes you a legend out here in these streets, correct? Like, do you feel like
for me, like my stream back, I think I got like 100 viewers off the cuff because I like promoted it that way. Like I was like, well, first of all, the squad really fucking did it for me because like Lon and Fly and Nina and everyone were just going in literally everyone's chat and just writing free Tim Tones. Your Destiny 84 was doing that too. So they would go and like tweak music tips and they'd be like, yo, free Tim Tones. And like Cleveland Terry or whatever is like, yo, who the fuck is Tim Tones? You know what I mean? So like shit like that made it a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. Well, you know, no shade to Long Beach Line. I think out of all of them, I would
too.
Him.
Shout out Turnstiles. Shout out
Turnstiles, my honey. Who? Yeah.
Because he went a step further and made free Tim Tones shirts. Like Cat made it was like a move. It was like a movement for like 2 weeks.
I'm surprised Long Beach Line hasn't gotten hemmed up yet. But actually, now he's been on his cuddle shit. He's been all about.
We've been telling him, yo, it's a rite of passage, man. We're waiting on Lon. Lon's gonna do it one of these days. Lon gonna get hella drunk or something one day and just gonna put a bunch of ass on the screen.
Listen, I was in Lon's room the last time. I go, so I fucks with Lon. I'm serious. Jerome, all of you. And so he was on some cuddle shit, and I was like this close to calling up an ex. And I was just like, where am I? I gotta get out of here. I gotta go back to the ratchet. I love Lon. I just can't, like, yeah, okay. He wants me to get back with all my exes. That's all I'm gonna say. I love you, Lon.
Yeah, shout out Long Beach Lon.
All the love. And then it's so funny because randomly I'll be minding my own business, like trying to ghost y'all. Like, you know, I'll turn off my green light. I don't want to be seen by people. And I always bump into Lon in like strange underground like spaces on Twitch that no one should ever find me. Like I hang out in low spaces, and guess who I always bump into? Lon. And he's always friends with
Lon he's got a reach. He's got to reach. Like
he do.
If it's like
the hands of Jesus on these Twitch streets, that's real.
If it's dope underground shit, like Lon is probably in there, like fucking talking shit, chatting it up.
Lon, please throw your chat channel out so people can understand your greatness. Like, please, like for those of you who are in the room that stream, the mods are throwing out links, but please throw out your channel links. Mods, can you please throw out Tim's link too? Going back to your fuckboy days. No, I'm joking. So today is the 1 year anniversary of the Friends with Benefits part.
Nah, man, let's be friends. Come on, dude. We talked about this.
Isn't that the same thing? Friends with Benefits?
Nah, Let's Be Friends is a party that me and M. Coop started back in 2015.
Okay, cool.
Or no, it might have been a year. We might have done some parties before that, but we officially called it Let's Be Friends in 2015. Okay. And brought it out to Vegas. We've been doing it ever since. But today is the 1 year anniversary of us throwing the party on the record at Park MGM in the middle of the Las Vegas Strip, which is a big fucking deal because coming from a small city like Rochester, New York is 250,000 people in the city itself, and bringing your platform and your brand and something that you created from the ground up to, you know, a market that is just totally saturated with ideas, parties, DJs, whatever. To us, that was a huge accomplishment. We had so much shit planned for, you know, after that, and then just all got washed away with COVID. It's crazy.
Right. So you actually pause for a second. It seems like 2015 was like a big turning point for you.
Yeah.
You want to go over it? Because like it's like I think based on what I heard, I think you got married in 2015 because that was the year you retired from being a fuckboy. You got married. You moved to Vegas.
I found my wife in 2015. I got married.
Oh, you met her in 2015. And I didn't say that to be funny. I was just like, wait, you got married in 2015. You moved to Vegas. Like, what happened in 2015? Like, what what sparked you to make these moves, or was it your wife, or was it like?
It was kind of weird. Like, so 2014, I came out to Vegas and I did a DJ battle at Rehab Pool, at the Hard Rock, and I was like, yo, I want to fucking move out west. Like, that's where I want to go. Like, I walked into the shit and it was like a fucking movie. Like, the first time coming out there, you know what I'm saying, getting the VIP treatment the whole way through. Like, it sold me on it. And then,
what's up, baby? I see you. Okay, I'm listening.
And then the next year, retired from being a fuckboy. Well, I didn't retire, man. The game just like.
You didn't retire because people are questioning that. Like, what does that mean? What does that retirement plan look like? Do you get a 401k?
It was like, yo, the thought market in Rochester got real small all of a sudden.
Because you ran through them all? Yeah, I get it.
Like, there was a couple of chicks that were like, I remember this one chick, she was like, because there was a bartender that I used to like do things with, and the next chick like knew her, but I was still friendly with her because I was always honest. I was always like, listen, you know, I don't want a relationship. We can do whatever. And then when you want to stop, you can stop, or, you know, whatever it is. But I still want to be cool because these are the places I go. You know, obviously I'm, you know, shitting where I eat, but I'm still trying to be nice about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, so this one time, this chick was like, I did my due process. I told her, I said, hey, I don't want to be in a relationship. She proceeded to not listen, and then would ask me like what I was doing, am I talking to this girl? And I was like, no, I'm not, but that doesn't matter because we're not a thing. And then so she went up in this bar. She went up in this bar and like pretty much verbally assaulted this chick that I was no longer having relations with.
A showdown.
Yeah, I had to like.
Wait, who did you put your money on? Because you know, like it's Women's International Month. I really want to say broads, but I'm gonna clean that up and say, which young lady did you put your money on in that fight?
First of all, it wasn't a fight because there couldn't be. But the bartender chick. The bartender chick like went home and like cried about it, and so the person that owned that bar actually owned a couple other venues that I worked at. So I had to put out some fires. You know what I'm saying? So around that time, I was like, man, and then also too like finding myself like getting involved with chicks that were smoking cigarettes and shit. Like, yo, I can't do cigarettes, man. If I'm single and we're smashing, and you need a cigarette after sex, like you better find an open window or go outside. You know what I'm saying? Better find an open window or go outside.
So like, I got so many questions for chat. Sorry. Oh my God, this is so hilarious. If anybody has any questions, please jump in. But so was it like a process of elimination? You smoke cigarettes. You too mouthy at the fucking bar. It ain't buying nobody drinks. You want the keys
for real?
To the house and you knew from jump.
Cigarettes. Can't do cigarettes, man.
You can't cook tacos, so you got to go. You're not awake when I get home at 5 a.m, so you gotta go. Like, was it like that?
Yo, so like at that point I was like, I realized that my standards were falling. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I need to stop this shit pretty high.
Okay. So, all right. So you met the one. So the reason I'm going on this because listen, it's a whole bunch of fuck boys on Twitch right now eating where they should. And some of these ladies is falling in love. Sorry. So shady. Yeah, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Like, give the ladies some hope here. Like, you too can be the last bitch standing. Sorry. Okay, go Tim, go. Give them hope. Like, give them tips on how to land that DJ. Go.
I mean, I wasn't landed. I found Sarah.
Okay.
I didn't find her. But and then we started talking, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm originally from Vegas." And then everything started from there, and then now here we are.
Okay, great.
So it was kind of like, I don't want to say a perfect storm.
Okay.
But it was definitely like something that was meant to happen, I feel like.
Right.
But yeah, she was like, you know what? I was still kind of like being a fuckboy too, because because she was like, she was like on the end of a relationship, and normally that was like one of my rules. I was like, I don't fucking mess with people that are in relationships because that's just not me. Yeah, I don't need to do that, man. I don't need to do that. I don't need to like
didn't want to be in a relationship. Okay, got it. Okay. All right, fine.
I don't need to like ruin some shit just to have fun. I can go find some single hot chicks to have fun with. That was never my thing. But I was like, man, this might be the one right here. And you know, she started talking to me, and I was like, "Oh, you got a boyfriend?" She's like, "Yeah, but we should be friends though." And I was like, "Okay." And then talked a little bit more and realized like they had already gone through a lot of shit, and I was like, basically told her that she was already broken up with this dude, and then just proceeded to like date her. And me and him had a couple, not confrontations, but interactions.
You fought at the bar. Okay.
We didn't fight, but like a couple, like just a couple things. But you know, it ended up being whatever.
You had a meeting in the gentleman's room, like, yo, I got a meeting.
Not even that, because there was no meeting to be had. It was already done.
So you had already stolen her from him. So there's no need for a conversation. You had already stolen her.
Yeah.
This is too much. Damn, I wish I would have known going in who go like this.
So yeah, all right. So and now here we are, man. But you know, I got a lot of fuckboy stories.
Chat, would you like another fuckboy story, or should we go to the next topic? You let us know. Please feel free to. There's 2 Scorpios. You got us. Ask all the questions. You know, if you want more stories, Tim. You know my favorite thing to do. See, I don't like to be in relationships, so you know. Some of you have heard, like, I like to family zone people. So you know how you friend zone people?
Yeah.
I'll family zone. Like, I just don't believe in relationships, like commitment. So I believe in marriage. And yeah, hopefully I can find someone like you found. I don't know where did you go find her? Like, where? Like, is there a website, or is there, you just go to the grocery store at 3? You know, because when I was in the Bronx, I used to hit up the grocery store right there by Yankee Stadium, when all the firemen would come and do their grocery shopping on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. And so I would have on my bustier bra, and then I would be like, oh shit, let me go. I'm just saying, what was your process?
Right. So real quick, shout out my dude Benny Bastos. What's up, brother?
I shouted Benny. Benny, do you feel left out? Is Benny a Scorpio? He throwing up the Scorpio sign. What's up?
Yeah, he's November 11th, man. 7 days before us.
9 days before Scorpio us. Takeover. What's good?
Yeah, yo, me and Benny Bastos have been fucking getting it in for a minute, dude. Like, he's been Benny like, no, he doesn't stream. He just listens. But he works at the fucking LA County USC ER room. So shout out Benny Bastos, man.
He's here in LA? Come on, Benny. Come on.
That's the homie. And he does real fucking frontline shit during the pandemic. So shout out to him. He's always playing my stream. He's always playing my stream in the ER like room and shit, and I'm giving shout outs to his coworkers and all that. But
so side note, Questita wants to shout out the Sagittarius in the room because Sagittarius lives matter.
Yo, Questita, she gotta have a lot of Scorpio in her chart somewhere, because she a freak.
Really, she love us. She love us.
Questita used to come through the room and she'd be like all like, you know, chill and shit until she got comfortable. And then one night she came through, she was like, yo, just got done I was like, yo, and I'm like, it's Tuesday night, so I'm being nasty. I'm like, yo, cats are squirting everywhere. She's like, the whole place was wet. I was like, wow.
She's dope. I haven't really had a lot of in-depth conversations with her and whatever that means on Twitch, but from what I see, she's dope because not everybody's dope coming in the rooms. So let's be real, but she's dope. Shout out to Questita. What else? Okay, so DJ Turnstiles thinks that Peter wants me. Peter is scared to death of me, by the way. Poor thing.
Yo, man, that's my dog. Shout out DJ Sincere Shot. I ain't gonna get into not gonna pick on Peter today. I love Peter.
I love Peter too. I would love him more if we could. Okay, never mind.
I know you like those skinny white kids with tattoos, man. You want a Travis Barker in your life? I know.
I like chunky daddies. I love chunky daddies with a hairy chest. I really do. That's my type. People never ask. People always assume the only time I've ventured out of my type is my crush, my great crush on Jason Momoa. I want to be the third in that relationship with him and Lisa. That's another conversation. We touch upon that often. But outside of that, I love chunky dudes like Ice Cube lost weight. He's too skinny for me now. But like Dub C, like those types. Like I need, because during the wintertime, they put their belly on your back. And then if they got a hairy chest, like you don't have to turn on the heat. You save on your heating bill, and then they like, I don't like cuddling though. That's the thing. But they'll warm you up. And then I'll be like,
ratchet cuddles.
When they try to snuggle you too tight, boy, okay, go on to your side of the bed. Like, but they'll warm the bed up. I like them. I like chunky daddies. But chunky daddies never really like me. Let me tell you who likes me. I keep telling y'all the JJ Evans, like the skinny dukes, because they like this prime rib. Like they like this brisket.
They want to see what that meat can do for them.
The chunky daddies be thinking they too good. Like, what, bitch? No. We about to get a little tiny petite. Okay, fine. Fuck you. Bye. I'll give me this JJ Evans. We'll just put a coat on him and I'll pretend. Like I put a goose down. Also, whenever I get with a skinny dude, I buy him a goose down coat and pretend like they're a Chucky daddy. Just saying.
There you go.
Hey, Turnstiles, I see you, boo. Okay, so next. Oh no, take control of this interview, Tim. Listen, okay, one last thing about the Scorpios. I'm sure we're gonna come back. I'm lying, but what do you think is the biggest misconception about Scorpios? Because I have some gripes. Like, people always shitting on us. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, people are always shitting on us, for real.
You're the most innocent out of the entire zodiac. Like, for real. Like, have you met a Gemini? Nah, have you met a Gemini? They kind of wild. Yo,
I fuck with Geminis.
A bunch of Gemini friends. I fucks with crazy people. They a little crazy.
I fuck with Geminis, man. I fuck with Geminis.
Me too. But why is everybody putting a crazy badge on us when it's really them? That's why we like to be friends with Geminis. What's that?
Because like Geminis are like, they're the type of crazy that'll date you, and then they'll have a completely separate life aside from you while still holding everything down.
That's why I like them, because they cheat, and then we cheat. I cheat, and then sometimes we bump into each other at the same restaurant with the people we cheating on each other with, like, and then it's cool. It's like, okay, but then Geminis, they take it an extra step. Like, how dare you cheat? Really? Is that how you gonna do me when you with this other person right in front of me? But that's different. How?
But Scorpios are like, they're just crazy. They're crazy in a different way. Scorpios are like, if you wrong,
I'm not crazy. Maybe you should wear that badge.
So hold on.
Okay, I'm holding.
So, there's 3 different types of Scorpios. There's like the Phoenix.
The October ones is off the chain. Okay, go ahead.
That's true. The Phoenix. There's like the Phoenix. There's the Serpent, and then there's the Scorpion. So it's like 3 levels, right? So
which one are we? Oh, by the way, everybody, Tim, me, your president, you're welcome, bitch. Your president of the United States, and the greatest fuckboy of all time, Future Hendrix, all have the same birthday.
Facts. Me,
but we're innocent. Future has always been innocent.
It's the year. It's the year of the fucking 11/20 Scorpio, man. For real.
Yep.
But so there's 3 levels, and any date can be any of these 3 levels. There's the Phoenix, there's the Serpent, and then there's a Scorpion. So in terms of vindication, because Scorpio is a vindictive sign, you fuck with them,
really?
expect to get fucked back with. That's true. But it's true in two different ways, right? So like Scorpion, like they're the type of person that they just want to get back at you no matter what. They don't care like what it takes. If they fuck themselves up in the process, they're gonna take you down. A snake will just do some sneaky ass shit, go around your back to fuck you up. And the phoenix or the eagle, it's a phoenix or an eagle, will just like swoop down out of the air, fuck you up, and then fly back to where they were.
I think that one, that's me.
I'm the eagle. I'm the eagle because like
yeah.
I fuck with you until like you like if you do some shit wrong, you get one chance and that's it, and it's a wrap. I'm moving on.
What was the first one? Because I do like to. I'm on some Zen shit. Maybe when I was younger, I used to take out a whole family, but now I'm just like, As soon as I see, because like I could see the signs of somebody who's trying to be crazy and out crazy me, and then I just cut them off at the knees. So yeah, I don't want to sit here and brag like, I'm on some Zen shit. Yeah, that's all I got.
There you go.
But what is the biggest misconception? That's the original question.
I don't know. Maybe like that we're assholes. Because there's a lot of
Scorpios are the most friendly people I have ever met in my life.
It depends, man. Depends. Like, I'll go out there and say like,
okay.
I know like on I know on Twitch and shit, I'm like this. Well, I'm not even really that friendly on Twitch. I'm talking shit to all of y'all anyway. You just like it.
Kat, we have a question.
But I'm respectful about it.
Who out of the Ratchet-thon people, who do you think, and don't worry about retaliation, I got you, sis. Any of them try it with you, it's a wrap. Answer this question. Quasita, you too, please. Only the girls. Who's the most friendly person out of the Ratchet-thon crew?
Hold on. Don't be comparing me and the homies. We're all a squad. We're all
friendly. Lon does not want to be. I promise you, Lon does not want that label. Okay, go. Don't worry about retaliation. Go. We waiting. 30-second delay. Go. She's typing. Ooh, Turnstiles just said Long Beach.
It's fucking with you.
Now, if Long Beach retaliates on you, Mike, I'm not going to. I didn't offer that.
Turnstile switched his profile pic, man.
What?
Turnstile switched his profile pic.
Yeah, because he cheated. He's cheating on me now.
He got the New York haircut, the Hawaii shirt, and the Las Vegas golf course going on.
He looks very PG-13 in that photo. Yes.
He's looking like he's gonna fucking hit the back nine and then buy you a steak.
Hold on. The poll results are in. Fly is the sweetest. Tim is the dirtiest, and Lon is the most gangster. All are dope as fuck.
Oh yeah, Fly's got a sweet spot for Questita.
Okay.
She came in my birthday stream, I think. My birthday stream, we all were doing shots in the Discord. We had like 20 people in my Discord on my birthday. And Questita popped up and Fly was like, "Oh, hey." I didn't say that though.
Questita, can I get you and Kat on a Tim's Angels stream one day? Please, sis. Please make yourself available. Because I feel like
she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
We are all gorgeous. As she said, tell them, Questita, we are all gorgeous. You have some wonderful looking women on your team. We are all.
Hey, yes, you are.
Yeah.
Beautiful ladies in my chat, man.
It's women's international. Wait, I got that wrong. I'm so okay. I fucked that up. What is it? Women's International Month. Yes, there we go. Fly. Okay, so Benny has some thoughts. Here we go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, moving right along. So, yeah, so many things to go. Damn. Okay, so Tim, for those of you guys who haven't visited his stream, he's also a talented guitar player. And so I haven't had a chance to ask you. So, how did that come about? Like, have you been playing? Were you a child prodigy? Like, when did you start playing a guitar? Because you're fucking dope. I'm not just saying that because I think you're kind of cool. Because you know how sometimes you just egg your friends on, they could be trash, but you're like, no, you're the best. No, you actually know how to play.
I don't do that shit.
You don't?
Nope.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I was just in a studio session yesterday, and music has actually taught me not to be that way because me and this kid we're making a song together and we're sending it back and forth through emails, and he came over. And we're really getting to the end of the tune now, where it's going to be mastered soon.
Right.
And he added in a couple of things I really didn't like, and I was just like, "Yo, this doesn't sound good." Or like, I'm like, you got to be blunt, man. Because I don't want.
You don't want to break somebody's spirit. Sometimes if you break somebody's spirit, they leave the path that they're on and never return. Like so. That's where the
right. Well, it's not like it's like I didn't tell him he shouldn't make music. I just told him I didn't like what he put in there.
Right. Right.
So I mean, you got to be able to take, the good with the bad if you're going to be in any type of entertainment.
Right. I agree. So again, walk us through your guitar journey.
So I've been playing guitar since I was 15 years old. Before I got into DJing, and I've always played my whole life, but it's been like on and off the frequency that I play. So with Twitch, I was just sitting there one day and I was like, man, I'm like, I like doing this, but it's more about the chat than it is about just DJing, like, because there's so many DJs on here playing the same exact shit. And I was kind of like, let me see if this is going to work. Like if I can just get a reaction out of it, because it's something that I would do anyway if I was home and listening to music. And now I have the chance to actually do that in front of an audience because we're just in my home studio together. It's not like I have to bring the guitar out publicly and, figure all that shit out logistically. So I just started doing it and it just became a part of my thing.
I think that's what definitely sets you apart. Like I'm not saying that there aren't DJs that don't. Sorry, let me rewind. I'm not saying that there aren't DJs on Twitch that don't play musical instruments. What I'm saying is I haven't seen anyone else do it. Have you seen that? Like where they're picking up instruments? I know you've inspired a couple of DJs to start pursuing that, but have you seen anybody really doing it?
Not really. And even, like I said, DJ Scene the other night on Scam Tuesdays was like shouting me out and saying, yo, I've never seen anyone do anything like this yet. Like, check out Tim Tones' channel, which to me is like huge because if anyone knows like the Vegas nightlife scene or even the nightlife scene nationally, like DJ Scene is like a top tier DJ who's also actually really fucking talented DJ. He's got a battle DJ background just like I do.
Yeah, he's world famous.
He's definitely like someone that everyone respects, and if he's saying something, then it's got to be something, right?
I just bumped into him in Spinarita's feed prior to that. Shout out to Spinarita. I actually have her coming on the stream next week. Nice. But he was in there, and I was just like, yo, I saw him on Scam and he played my song. And for those of you who saw my stream a couple of days ago with Patrick, I was telling the story of the song Angela Renee, I Love You More. And he actually played it. He had an edit. And so when he came in and she was shouting him out, I was like, yo, I was in there and you played my song. And I actually said that song. Because, people will say all the time, oh, I've been on your stream. No, I'm referencing tracks that you played. And so I was so blown away by like that specific track he had. And I was actually having a conversation with Jerome, like how you give me, like everybody's a fucking DJ on Twitch. But the difference is there's good DJs And then there's just people who just picked it up. Some of these people actually, I don't mean to throw shade. You can just be quiet. You don't have to chime in on this. They just sound like they're playing from a Spotify list, and it's the same tracks over and over again. But the DJs that really stand out are the people who have a understanding of the history. They're playing tracks that are dope, that aren't necessarily being currently played on the radio or being shoved down our throats. And so, you know, he's another person I wasn't familiar with, because I just don't run into DJ scenes. Like Spotify was my DJ prior to the pandemic. So now I have an appreciation and respect for him because, yeah, he's dope. He's dope. Give it to y'all on that.
I think you touched on a good point there too when you say that some DJs are like Spotify. Literally, a lot of these DJs, you know, are just there's a lot of beginner DJs on Twitch that are successful because since it's so like audience interactive,
mm-hmm.
you can do that. You can just play a record from start to finish, talk over it, and if people in the room like each other, like, you're a success. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So there's that part of it, which brings another dimension to the whole DJ game. And then there's still, you're always going to have the DJs who are real DJs doing everything everywhere. So that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
DJing lends itself to people who are jacks of all trades, right? So like, if you're a DJ and you can do radio, clubs, Twitch, and do some creative type of thing, whether it's battling or producing, like that's to me, that's your ideal DJ, because DJing is essentially for people who are jacks of all trades that can kind of cross into these little, you know, subgenres of DJing and be successful in each one.
That's interesting.
So Twitch is just, you know, brought about the whole focus on the personality, right? Like, when you see me on Twitch, it's different than how I was DJing in Vegas for the past 3 years. Because, you know, you're doing a Vegas gig. It's, you know, brought to you by an agency who then filters it through the venue and the market director there, and they want you to have a certain look, do a certain thing. So it's very, very like structured and corporate. So to go from doing that to being like on Twitch, it's like everyone's just, it's you, it's your personality, it's what you choose. Like, yeah, I still do a lot of similar stuff that I was doing live, just because that's my style anyway. But like the guitar stuff and the talking, like that's something you would never get in a real life gig.
Right. You know, that's an interesting point. Actually, hold on. You got Turnstiles. I thought you were leaving. You still here? Hold on. But he's dropping points. Hold on. Love you. You got live. He's saying you got live DJs, streaming DJs, radio DJs, and then the jack of all trade DJs. You know, yeah, I think you can be successful and not necessarily hit all the boxes. Like, being a producer is a very specific talent, just like guitar playing, for example. You know, we do have DJs on here that have check none of the boxes. I'm just being real. This person is trolling me. Hold on. And you're doing such a great job at it, Lon. Anyways, you know, there are talented DJs that don't necessarily know how to engage. They don't have that radio background, but what they are good at is being in tune with the audience. Not everybody has that, first of all, but you know, they know how to read the room. You know, that's their real talent, and they're successful, and I guess you could call them local DJs. I don't know if there's a better term for that, but they don't necessarily have that speaking voice to be on radio. They don't have the personality necessary to be on Twitch. Like, it's a struggle, you know. For you, actually, this is a good segue. You know, one of the good things about you, I mean, you're great. It's a billion things that are good about you, but your personality. And we had a talk on the side about that. Like, damn, I would really like to see you do a type of streaming type thing. Like, but I mean, not streaming, of course you do that, but
like a talk show.
Yeah, but not necessarily like this format, but like I do see some DJs that are really good at holding conversation. So for example, I'm not going to speak to her skill set. I mean, she's good. That's no shade. It's just I haven't been in her room enough to know if she's good at like mixing scratch with all of those different techniques. But she's good, Angie V, at engaging with her audience. And so actually her mod is here in the room. She actually gave me one of her secrets as far as take down the video. Don't look at the video. Look at the just have the chat room up. And literally that's how she engages. And I'm like, is that how we get $1 million? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
fine.
like my formula for me personally is not too far off. So when I set up, I have like my phone with the chat right by my DJ laptop, so that when I'm looking for a song, I'm also looking at the chat, and I'll have like the feed on the TV, but it's further away, and that is like I'll look at it periodically to make sure like everything's looking okay. But for the most part, I'm just looking at that phone, looking at that chat, and just that's what I go off of. And I have it just set up so that it's just easy. Like the mic is next to the computer, which is next to the phone, so I can see everything right there at the same time. And if I see somebody pop some shit, I can talk back while I'm looking for a song. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's just multitasking. And once the chat goes on, I never look at the viewer number, never, because I don't want to I never want to get into a place where I'm like, shit, I just lost like 20 people, viewing in like 2 seconds or whatever. I never want to get in that place. I always want to entertain who's participating in the chat that has potential to like keep the chat going and making it fun, or like they're going to throw, bits or subs. That's what I care about. I don't, because truthfully, like the viewer number doesn't matter, because you can buy that shit. And if you have a high viewer number, yeah, people may check it out. But that doesn't mean they're going to stay. You need like that quality. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So early on, I was like, yo, I'm never going to look at the viewer number anymore. I'm only going to focus on the things that I can interact with. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Shout out to Amani Experience. He just came in. I love you, Amani. Thank you for taking time out to come in. So Tim, I was going to say it's a little harder for you because you have some expert level trollers that come through your room, me included, me, Line. And so it's like, how can you, I mean, it's different because our personalities, but like we'll have people, like if I'm in the other rooms and I'm trolling people who don't necessarily know the DJ will start trolling too. So it gets a little hard because it's like, how do you know if they're serious versus just joking? Like it's weak, like, and then you're also trying to think of the news. Like I think DJs, first of all, have the hardest job. Like it's easy for me to sit here and well, it's become easier now that I'm more comfortable with being on the camera. But like you just say, you don't look at the numbers. I have no choice but to look at the numbers because I'm looking at the screen as I'm interviewing you and the number is like glaring at me. But I'm not so focused on that. But if I were a DJ and you have the trollers in the room, you see what I'm saying? Like how, because like I've seen DJs get into fights because they've seen something that rubbed them the wrong way. Like how do you differentiate, or how do you, like, have you had situations like that where you like, wait, is this bitch trying to be slick? Like,
yeah, I've had moments like that, but I feel like it's all part of the show. And if you can handle it, then engage with it. If you can't handle it, then I mean, I haven't gotten to a point yet where I can't handle it. But if I did, I feel like I would just block that person, or I don't know. But I'm sure there is people that come in and they're trying to fuck with you or whatever. Or they have tried to fuck with me, and I haven't realized it because I'm just always focused on the positive aspect of what that interaction can do. So I'm like if I know you, like for example, like Lon, you, Fly, whoever, people that I know and work with directly, I'm more likely to like pop shit with them. If somebody random comes in and pop shit, I'm more likely to kind of like deflect it in a way that isn't directed at them, but more towards the chat. So I'll be like, oh shit, somebody comes in, they're like, oh yeah, like, you're using your headphones to DJ or something. There's some stupid shit. I'd be like,
right.
I wouldn't address them personally. I would address it to the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And let them take it on and see what happens, and then go from there.
Right.
I mean, I just don't have, the time to like directly argue with someone on fucking Twitch, my channel, that I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like,
I mean, the good thing about you is you got a team of crazy people. Like, Turnstiles is over here. Like, first of all, I thought Turnstiles was leaving like an hour ago. But shout out to you.
No, Turnstiles is a good enforcer, man.
Wait, but no, shout out to him because I need bodies in the room to meet my goals to be affiliated. So that's fine. I'm still gonna troll you though, because I swore you said you were leaving. But listen, shout out to him because he said he's making lunch. Okay, that's fine. Well, make us some too. Shit.
Let me get a sandwich, bro.
What?
Let me get a sandwich, bro.
Right, but make us one. Shit. Don't you hate when people bragging about food and they don't want to offer you none? I hate that. So, okay, I'm all in my feelings, my Scorpio feelings. Listen, Mike, he said he's an enforcer, which is true because one day I was coming at you and he came at me and I said, "What, bitch? Ooh, I kind of like when a man turns on me and tries to troll me instead." And then so that's when I started offering to choke him out because I knew he would be into it, and that was the start of our friendship.
Yo, you're silly. Oh, yo, real quick.
That's literally how we became friends. Everyone, that's the story. Okay, go ahead.
Real quick, Miss Fran Boogie asked a question a little bit ago.
What did she ask? Yes,
she asked what my favorite song to play guitar to was.
Oh, okay,
and right now it's a tie between 50 Cent, I'm the Man, and Lemonade.
Okay.
By Dom Toliver and Internet Money. Those are my two favorite songs to play guitar to right now. And I know she fucks with that because she loves when I play it to 50.
I do too.
She was like, play it again.
Yep.
Shout out Miss Fran Boogie, best mod in the world. Love you.
You got some dope mods.
Best mod in the world. Love you.
Actually, I wanted to speak. Actually, that's a segue into something else. Another thing that I like about you is that you have this quality or this talent for connecting people. And, we talked about it just for a hot second, but I was just like, do you intentionally know, like, do you start out doing that? Or do you know that you do that? Because like, me and the ladies, we've definitely connected behind the scenes, me, Fran, Kat, like we are on some get money, fuck dudes type shit. And we're coming together, building our brands. And here's the thing, you were part of that discussion. So when we were up here utilizing your Discord without you, we were sitting up here coming up with a master plan. Like, these are the things we're trying to pursue. So for example, I'm trying to promote this stream. Kat has her printing business. So for those of you who need anything printed, shirts, merch, whatever, she does that. She's trying to grow that business. And then Fran is a dope ass graphic designer. She's out here shitting out overlays and emotes. So for those of you who need emotes, overlays, backgrounds, whatever, party flyers,
I just made Kat Snack's first emote for her. Kat, drop it in the chat.
Kat is on the phone. I'm looking at her on camera right now. She got on her gray sweat and she put her hair up in a bun. What's up, DJ Manny? Oh my gosh, thank you. DJ Manny, please drop your link. However long you can stay, I'm grateful, but please drop your streaming link. So DJ Manny is one of the middle of the night DJs that I like. So I've been a subscriber for a long time. He's dope. And he's out of the Bay Area, so shout out to him. Whoa, that is cute.
Yeah, area. Yeah, I made that for Kat last night. She was like, she wanted the candy bar, and I was like, yo, the candy bar might not work because it's like, there's only so much you can do with an emote. But I feel like I gave it that Kit Kat vibe, but Kat Snacks.
Right.
So we Gucci. We Gucci.
So we're all coming together and we're working because, real shit, like you and I have a fun banter that we go back and forth on, but I have a deep respect for you. Like outside, I could see past that. Yeah, that's one layer of you. But beyond that, it's like, again, a great connector. You are somebody who is about their business. You're also a visionary. Like you see, and I'm not saying you do it all on your own. Like, for example, coming together, being somebody who is open and available enough to work with other people in your industry and coming up with friends with benefits. Let's be friends. Ratchathon. Like you're pulling people together.
That's kind of what let's be friends. That's kind of what that's all about, is just networking with people that you like and respect. and extending the platform a little bit, building a family. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
all these guys like DP Sound, they have bridges. You know, build bridges. Like that's their thing. Let's Be Friends is kind of the same thing. Like, you wanna like build, but you want to build in a way that you're constructing something that you want to see. If that makes sense.
Right. But beyond that, like you're working on your stuff, but you're also connecting people. So you didn't even know you were bringing together the ladies. Like we all are in a position to help each other. What's up, Hard Hitting Harry? Damn, some legends are coming in the room here.
Hard Hitting Harry, what's good?
I don't need great numbers. I need quality versus quantity. And right now I have quality. So shout out to DJ Manny. Shout out to Hard Hitting Harry.
I gotta follow.
Gentlemen, please post your links in the room so that everybody can see. Really quickly about Hard Hitting Harry. First of all, he's a marketing person outside of.
I saw Hard Hitting Harry in DJ Maceo's chat.
Oh.
Yo, DJ Maceo, I'm gonna plug him real quick because it's De La Soul.
Go ahead. We're plugging everybody. It's all love here.
DJ Maceo is so dope, man, and I love his channel because he's just doing like the house, like the funky house shit.
Right.
And I love his shit, man. Like, cause he does it the right way. Like, this is a legend you're talking about. This dude has constructed a body of music that will forever be known as changing the hip hop game, putting their stamp on it. And he's doing this shit, and he's doing it all the way. Like, cats are coming in the room. Like, I feel like a 5-piece at him because he's a fucking legend. You know what I'm saying?
Jerome introduced me to him. I went into his stream for the first time. So yeah, I started to see the house sets. But really quickly going back to Harry, the marketing stuff, I'm impressed because like branding and marketing is my jam. You guys know that about me. And Harry, I didn't know he had that background. One thing, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell his secrets, but it's kind of out there. One thing Harry does is when when you come in his room, if he shot you out, he will clip it and then he posts it on Instagram, which I think is genius. And so, like if I'm not into the technology and adding to your chat wall and all that. Like I keep it real basic, but when I saw what he did, it made me more inclined to add it. So I added it to my story. So now I have all my people who I didn't realize paid attention to the stories. They're clicking. Now the Instagram people haven't necessarily transitioned from Instagram to Twitch, but it's still like, oh, so now his name is out there. So he's expanding, he's bringing more exposure to his brand. I think that's genius. So for those of you who are in the room, please follow him and just check out because I don't know if it's intentionally or unintentionally giving marketing and branding tips for people to grow their numbers and get that exposure, which is something we all need. So shout out to him. There we go. Yes. I'll let you choke me if I'm in your VIP. I will make you VIP after I finish this turnstiles. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I just got the VIP badges. I got you, bro. Yeah, again, thank you, friend, for posting links. I got you. Can somebody post Tim's link again? And then I noticed that Manny did not post his link. So somebody post his link. So you're mentioning Kat is back at the computer. We just had a whole conversation where we were talking shit about you, Kat, and you missed it. Listen, since we're going down a rabbit hole of DJs we fucks with, anybody else like you feel is amazing? Like outside of yourself?
My current squad aside, like, because everyone that we put on Rajathon for 90% of the time we all think is dope. So let's put that aside. Man, I want to say shit. It's so I'm gonna be so predictable. Because it's always going to be like turntablists or DJs that I wanted to emulate growing up, but they're just on Twitch now. Recently I want to say who have I've been checking out that I've been like pleasantly surprised at.
Okay, because sometimes they pleasantly surprise you. You think you show up, you like, it sounded like trash, and then okay, we see growth here, all in the same stream. Okay, go.
Yeah, I want to say.
Hard Hitting Harry is trolling me right now. Damn, I love it. I love it.
He knows about Office Mom too. knows about Office
And
Love
so
too.
does Manny. Listen, when I changed my name, I literally sent out a press release through Whispers, like, just so you know, I'm using my stripper name now. Okay, go. Okay.
Nice,
Who was you
nice,
pleasantly
nice.
surprised by? Oh, turns out I want to answer the
Shit.
question for you. Here, let me put it up. Let me help you. There you go.
I want to say like this past. There's a dude named Matthias DC who actually I
Oh
learned
my
about.
God.
I learned
That's
about through.
who
I
that's who
learned
I
about
was
through
talking
Jerome.
about. I got him mixed up with Maceo. Oops. That's who I went in the chat for the first time. I bumped into Matthias in Jerome's room. Oh my God. See, this is why I don't cheat. When y'all have the same first initial, I start calling y'all the same name. So that's why I call everybody Boo and Bay, because we won't have
But
these
yeah,
problems.
so
Go ahead. Go ahead.
so
Matthias. Okay.
he's out of DC, and he's just very.
Mm-hmm.
He's very eclectic with his selection, but also very tasteful. I found myself being like, like one day I popped in and he was playing an all rock. He played like a Nirvana discography set, which was really dope. And then when we were on the Gravy Train together the other day, he was playing a lot of dope like Be More Jersey Bounce shit that I was really fucking with. Like, I love Jersey Bounce. I make Jersey Bounce tracks. That's one of the things that I like to do. So I was just like, and he was wearing a Sick of It All t-shirt, which is, if you know the hardcore scene, like hardcore, like white dudes like screaming in the mic, playing really fast guitars, like,
That's not my scene, but
so Sick
okay.
of It All, like New York hardcore was like a big thing in the 90s, like skate scene, that whole thing. So I was like, this dude is so eclectic, man. And it's just, it's just refreshing to see, like anyone in general, but especially a black dude who could be just like a typical like hip hop guy if he wanted to, and it'd be easy. But he's really putting his influences and his musicality and what he likes to the forefront, and I really like that. It was really refreshing to me.
Okay. It's interesting because I was in Jerome's room and he played a song. I'm gonna go back to Matthias in 1 second.
Jerome is a little bit like that too. Jerome's a little bit like that too.
That's the crossover. But hold on. So Jerome had really impressed me. And I'm not just saying that because he's my next victim. He impressed me when he played. Hold on, I'm pulling up my Spotify. Okay, so it's this song it's by a group called She Wants Revenge. Apparently the guy who sings, he's Obama's DJ or Biden's, one of them, who, it doesn't matter, but it's a song called Tear You Apart. So anyways, Jerome played the song. I heard the drums coming in and I was like, is he about to play my song? I've never heard DJ play that song. And so I said that in his chat and he was like, my man Matthias plays it. I'm like, really? Like, okay, so I'm gonna follow him now. So I always seem to miss Matthias when he starts streaming. But the one stream that I caught him right before I was gonna stream, I think it was yesterday. It was okay. I look forward to hearing more from him. But yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Yeah, he's dope, man. He's dope. But yeah, and other than that, it's really a lot of the times just supporting people that I know. You know what I'm saying? Like the Vegas DJs, people that I work with in real life.
But how often do you listen to the and this is no shade to the Vegas DJs, but the Vegas DJs have this Vegas style of music or DJing is very specific. And so people tend to kind of sound alike. Like, how often do you spend listening to other people outside of the Vegas?
A lot. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm in random chat rooms a lot. So probably like the majority of the time, because that's what it's about, kind of like finding new avenues and getting new ideas, and just trying to expand the network. Like, how long I stay in the rooms, that's another question, but I'm open to like trying out whoever.
Right.
It's just if you pop in the room and it's kind of like, there's no energy. I don't know. it's hard to have energy on Twitch unless your chat room is booming. But yo, I am always in the East Coast streams. Yeah,
I love how your people are in here helping with your answers. Damn, should I just be interviewing y'all and let him just be the face? Like what? Like y'all got him. That's
actually, you know what? Like, and since I've like built up my channel, more time goes into that. But when I was like just starting out, me and Miss Fran Boogie we would be hopping rooms all day. Like there'd be days where we'd be on Twitch for like 12 hours. Like she'd be sending me a link. She's like, I'm in here, come in here. Or I did the same thing to her. And there was a couple dope streams that we checked out. Toronto cats, like DJ Mensa was doing like a Jay-Z tribute one day, and we're like, yo, run that shit back, like, you know, just because there's certain tunes, and we were told it on his level, and he was like, you know, I'm gonna run that shit back, and we ran it back, yo, stuff like that. So shout out DJ Mensa. I'm always into the people that have more energy. So like my squad, my Ratchetathon squad. Well, I keep thinking of DJ Stress when I say energy. DJ Stress, real energetic dude. We're actually having him on Ratchetathon this Saturday.
I can't wait to check that out.
So, yeah, pretty much the more energy, the better.
I think this is helpful for people who are listening, for those of you who stream, like to give you ideas on what it takes to get us to stay in a room. Because I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, so I'm someone who was behind the scenes, just a regular chat room supporter, subber to you guys' different streams. And so I'm sitting here trying to think like, what is it that gets me to stay? So with you, I was like, I'm going to be completely honest, as all respect to your wife, before I knew she existed. I was like, oh, he's a freak. And he's aggressive. I'm going to abuse him. And then, so I'm going to keep coming. Then the lady was like, he married. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, fine. Okay. And then, but I kept seeing him because it was like this energy. Then I found out you were Scorpio, and I was like, oh, shit. I hate Scorpios, male Scorpios. Good grief.
Thick boys. Thick boys with that, hold on, with that taco meat. With that taco meat.
You're not chunky. You're not chunky.
I'll be on that bicycle looking thick. Let me tell you.
I like them chunky, but you do got the taco meat, but you ain't chunky enough. You gotta have. Listen, but listen. Okay, so we're helping our network here. And this is a question for you, like Fran and Kat, whoever else is in the room. Like, what causes you to stay, or what gets you to stay in the room? Right, Amani? Like, you see how he tries me? Yep, Scorpio tried. We just got another Scorpio in the room, Raider D Jeff, and I believe his birthday is November 10th or November 11th. I can't remember, but it's all in that
Scorpio season.
Yes, and November Scorpios, I love them. What gets me to stay? First of all, you can't be trash. I hate when I pull up and I'm like, I can't tell the difference between you and my Spotify playlist. Like, if it sounds like I'm just pushing play and then skip, like you do, that's literally what you're doing, which there are DJs like that. No shade, it's Women's International Month, but a lot of the female DJs are trash. I'm sorry. And it's not to be shady. A lot of the men are trash too, but I don't give you passes based on titties. Granted, my titties are out too. But it's just whatever it is, but I'm not trying to sell you as a DJ.
I will counteract your statement. I do know a lot of dope female DJs personally. Not all of them are on Twitch right now or have strong channels on Twitch because Twitch is more a visual thing. So I feel like if you're like a model girl DJ type deal, you're gonna see some success.
How do you think it feels with women though?
There's a lot of dope record selectors that are girls. DJ Ivy's one of them.
Yes, and you didn't give me a chance. You cut me off. I was about to celebrate the ones that are talented.
I wasn't cutting you off. I was saying it for you.
And now I'm getting to that. So let me see. There's both men and women trash DJs online. Let's get that straight. Some people try to rely on the looks. We'll go with the men because imagine us women like, yeah, if I see a super attractive DJ, I'm probably gonna stay like, ooh. And I've done that before. We had that discussion yesterday with Tactics where, ooh, and it was a drama that just bursted out. Thank you, Amani. He's up here assisting us with naming some dope DJs. If he didn't list you, you are trash. I'm joking. I'm not gonna set him up like that. But Ivy is dope. Ivy is real dope. Like, shout out to Foxy and Mama Ivy, by the way, and also DJ Morris Cole, who's currently streaming. Bella Fiasco, yes, dope. DJ Charisma, I'm not so familiar with, but I've heard her name come up in conversation. So yes,
she's big LA radio, big LA radio.
I don't own a radio. Just letting you know. I own Spotify. I don't even own that. I get the ads. I've been too cheap to pay to get it ad free. Sorry, I'm not. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Listen, well, I don't want to single the women out because there's some trash men DJs too. Again, you know, so I'm going back to the conversation on what it is that makes me stay. So I don't need you to convert because some people chat too fucking much. Like it's like it's a very popular DJ. All he does is chat, stops. It's like almost like it's not even. It's worse than going to a bashment in Brooklyn. Because you know, like if you go to a Jamaican bashment or a West Indian bashment, I'm sorry, they'll stop, they'll do the horns. You know what it is, and that's actually pretty fun. No, he stops all the time, and I'm like, dude, my dude, you chatting way too fucking much. Let me go throw back on Spotify. He's talented. He's based in Vegas, but he chats way too fucking much. So I tend not to go in there. What gets me? You can tell when a DJ doesn't go and network and visit other streams because if they did, they would realize that the set that they play every day is also being played by other DJs. And so shout out to the DJs who visit and they know like, okay, everybody's playing this same song, Bust It. Shout out to me because I was responsible for a lot of that because I requested that song like 100 times. Now I'm officially burnt out from Bust It. I never want to hear that song again. Now I'm on Throw Baby. Throw Baby is still a jam.
I actually never wanted to hear Bust It ever.
I mean, for 2 weeks.
It's a TikTok. Listen, I get it. It's a TikTok song. It works as TikTok. But for me, when I play it for a Twitch channel or for even like if I were to go play it live, I'm like, it has no energy to it. There's no like there's a million Drop It Low songs I can play instead of that would do the same thing.
We're getting complaints
which is why not a lot of people aren't playing it anymore.
Fran is the mother of the chat. She's scolding us right now. We got a lot of Scorpio energy. That's how we do. All the Scorpios in the room know what it is. We got a lot. We got to get a lot out. Listen, I don't know what to say. That threw me off. Finish your thought, Tim. Sorry, I went blank there. I'm not gonna cut Tim off anymore, Fran. I promise. Listen, okay, wait. Go ahead.
That's how it was. I was done. Like the Bust It record just didn't do it for me.
Okay. So, now you got me back on my train of thought. Y'all, I'm old. I just want to let y'all know I have moments where I'm just like, what the fuck was I talking about? Okay. It's the weed, but I'm doing better because yeah. Okay, listen. So you could tell the DJs that don't go visit and listen to other people's sets. And so you tend to hear the same songs over and over and over again. And that gets old. It's like, oh my God. In a world where Tupac is still alive, you can't pull from the All Eyes on Me every now and then album. Why do we keep having to hear Bust It every day? And, you know, it's just some of these songs are just everyday irritation. So I tend not to visit them. So actually, that's a part of the reason why I really got into the vinyl set because they tend to play a range of stuff. And it's like you never hear the same thing in the same week. You know, it's okay. Like every now and then you will hear the same song, but it's okay because it wasn't played 2-3 times and I'm like burnt out from it. So that's one thing. Two, of course, we discussed the drama. Like DJs need to really handle their business or the mods too. You could tell when it's a good DJ, you either have a strong DJ or you have strong mods that keep the drama in check and keep the energy naturally flowing positively. Like shout out to the mods, Fran and Kat and Terry that are here. They do a great job at doing that. Amani has some amazing mods. Tim also has some amazing mods that I let borrow from me. I just shout out to the mods.
You mean that you borrowed from me?
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
They mine's now. That's all I got.
They're mines. I'm letting you get a slice. That's I'm nice like that.
Have you purchased Postmates for your mods?
My mods They know what time it is.
That is a perfect fuckboy response, ladies.
They know what
they
time
don't
it
ask
is.
the question. They don't ask the question. They just give you something.
They
know
just got their
up.
own. They just got their own emotes in my channel.
They know what's up.
They're getting their own birthday party thrown for them.
They know I love them.
They know what time it is.
Just saying, ladies.
And they may be getting some special gifts in the mail.
What about me?
You're not a mod.
What? Yeah, I don't want to be a mod. I just picked up another mod gig yesterday. I love this person now, so I'm not gonna complain, but still. Kat is like, what did she miss? Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, those are all my indicators. Sorry, I kind of let the records play out there. Kim, we're at an hour and 20. We're inching towards 1:30. What else do you like? What else are we promoting here? Like, because I feel like, did I cover everything? Like, tell us something we don't know about you. Like, we know that you are a retired fuckboy. We know that you play guitar. We know that you are underneath a sweet person. We know that you live in Vegas. Do you think you'll stay in Vegas forever?
That's a good question right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because Vegas is absolute shit right now, just like California is.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm trying to move.
So definitely, places like Florida and Texas are appealing for work. I don't know necessarily if I'd want to like live there long term. I don't know, man. I'm at the point now where it's like we're kind of piecing things together until the entertainment world comes back.
Right.
But what if it doesn't? You know what I'm saying? Do I want to be in Vegas long term then? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If Vegas is like a shell of itself, then why would you want to be here?
Right. I see a lot of people moving to Vegas actually right now. Like, I know the rent was real. The cost of living, I should say, was cheaper. First of all, anywhere is cheaper than California and New York. Let's just keep it there. I don't know about Florida. Kat is in the chat saying that Florida is expensive as fuck. No shade to the people that are dope. Wifey is in the room. What's up? Shout your wife out. Because we had a whole conversation about her and she wasn't here.
Oh, she's sitting right next to me. We go. Speaking about like people moving to Vegas, we're actually trying to buy a house right now, and it's hard as fuck because. Can we just say
hello for real though? I didn't say hello. Is she gonna peek into the camera? No.
Nah, she can if she wants to.
Fine. Hi, wifey. Okay, there we go. Hey, girl. Yay, we got to see her. Okay.
But yeah,
all right. We're trying to buy a house. Go ahead.
We're trying to buy. We actually looked at one this morning. But it's really like market is so inflated here because not a lot is for sale because nobody's selling. People are everyone's just kind of staying put until like this whole COVID thing's over. I feel like, but people from California are gonna move here. Like we got the Raiders here now. Rent is obviously hella cheaper compared to California.
That part.
But it's getting higher here too.
But it sounds like if you're looking for houses that you're interested in staying there because the house is a big move.
It is, but it's more for the equity, you know what I'm saying? And to put money into something that's an investment more so than like just throwing, the apartment we live in right now, it's okay. But like they jacked the rent up $100 each year. It's like, that's wild. Yeah.
Even during the pandemic?
No, pandemic they didn't, but they tried to, but we had a little discussion and we were Gucci, but like, yeah, like regularly every year, it's like $50 to $100 raised. It has been every year since we moved in.
That's crazy.
So it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things where like you want something that decreases as you pay it. You know what I'm saying? But also you have something of value that's your property. So
right.
And the Vegas market is like transient enough to where if we did move, not saying we would, but if we did move, it'd be easy to sell the house.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. So let me ask you this, because now we're closing or we're coming to our conclusion. Like, first of all, like, what are your goals right now? Like, again, we talked about how you're expert at connecting, you're a visionary. I don't know, because you don't seem like you realize you're that person. Or it could be
No, I
that you're
think I
just
do.
humble. Okay, it could be that you're just humble and don't really talk about it a lot, but I see you as a visionary. Actually, I had a question for you. So going back to what you actually do here on Twitch. So you have the Tuesdays with Tone. If you could describe Tuesdays with Tone in one word, what would that be?
That's my favorite night.
Tones.
Like, describe that experience in one word.
Tones.
Tone.
It's
How would I say it?
it's music you choose.
That's one word. I would say. Sure.
Culture.
Let me set my tea while he's doing this.
I would say relentless, because I'm like, I just keep pushing the format to, 1 minute we're doing like ratchet shit. The next minute we're doing like spicy talk. The next minute I'm playing guitar at 4 a.m. with my shirt off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just throwing the kitchen sink at it, but in a hip hop way. That
Right.
The night actually started in real life.
Really?
Yeah, I had a Tuesday. It's actually my first night where I was able to brand myself in Las Vegas just as myself. So Tuesday with Tones, it was a commission gig, so I would get paid whatever the bar made, 10% of that, which some nights was pretty good money, some nights was not, because Tuesdays are always hit and miss out here. But
right.
I would just play, ratchet hip hop, new hip hop, classic stuff, Tupac, Biggie, anything that was like hood. But at the same time, the venue was small enough where I would just, if I noticed that it was early and there wasn't that many people in the room yet, I would be like, let me go out and talk to people. And I would introduce myself to mad people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I say, when you say one word, I say Tones, because it's me. You know what I'm saying?
And you're giving us 2,000% of you. I will say that. I do.
Facts.
That definitely translates well through the feeds. What are your goals as far as, of course, because we don't know what's going to happen in the next 6 months. We would like to keep it positive. We're all getting vaccinated. Disneyland is opening back up this week here. Gosh. I feel like no one, it was a lot of people. Like, I remember going to the pharmacy and everybody was out with no mask on. Like, no one here in Hollywood really took it seriously except for me. I never really left. But anyways, I say that to say that I think people think like this is going away in 30 days because we have a vaccine, and I just don't know that to be true. So it's kind of hard to come up with goals for ourselves because you just don't know. Like, a lot of us need to find work, we want to support and go out and have fun, but we also need jobs to be able to do that. This little $1,400 stimulus, when I don't even know if the House passed it again yet. We don't know when that money is coming. So based on that and the uncertainty, what is your goals? Like, what do you hope to do? Like,
pretty much, I want to get a bigger studio space and really dedicate like a portion of it to, Twitch and broadcasting, and just make it so that it's a little bit more focused on each thing. So I'd like to have like a separate area where when I play guitar, like you can see my whole body and you can see what I'm doing, like moving around or whatever. And then just have that kind of like be a hub for like myself and the Let's Be Friends thing and the Ratcheton thing, and make it just expand things to a bigger place so we can include more people.
right.
And then hopefully use that to springboard back into the entertainment industry out here. Use that as leverage. And then the goal would be to, obviously, for me to get some primetime real estate on the Las Vegas Strip. What are we looking at?
Wait 1 second. Shout out to GJ360 that just came in.
360 was good.
I don't know if Amani is still in the room, but Amani, so DJ360, first of all, my first introduction to her was she did the dating game, the Twitch dating game, which is really dope, by the way. And so I believe it was Neil and DJ360, if I'm not mistaken, in that same episode. Anyways, and the person she picked was actually really attractive. I'll give it to her on that. Damn. But anyways, he was the person I picked for you, by the way. Anyway, so she's a partner, but just amazingly good at networking, and she talks to the little people. So I'm the little people. And so when I go in her room, she shots me out, which I'm always so amazed, like, wow, girl, like you really didn't have to do that. But check her out. She's spicy. So Tim, so 360, just so you know, you're in for a treat, because me and DJ Tim Tones are both Scorpios here. So we're doing, we've done a little bit of Scorpio sassy talk. But DJ 360 is about that life. Like,
I know, I've been in her stream.
Oh, okay. But for everybody else who hasn't, I can get down with the spicy, but I wasn't prepared for her spicy before 10 o'clock. So I'm sitting here like, I'm supposed to be praying and meditating, and then 360 is over here talking about, I'm not even going to make my 12 people in this room blush, but her spicy talk. Post her link. Oh, you guys have already posted her link. She's dope. And I'm so grateful you came in. I'm grateful everybody that came in. But yeah, we met through Amani experience. And so yeah, it's all love. All love.
Yeah, shout out 360. She's Vegas family.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. She's out here.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
At one point, I think before shutdown, all of us, me, 360, Angie V, Bella.
So that whole crew is from Vegas? Bella's in Vegas too?
They're not all from Vegas, but at a point before shutdown, we were all gigging at the same spots at Park MGM, like best friend on the record. There would always be like one of us in one of those spots. So I knew Angie V before Twitch. Like a lot of people didn't, but she's been doing her thing for a minute. Same with Bella. 362, 360. I forget who I met her through or heard about her through. I forget now. But yeah, they're all Vegas fan.
Wow. See, I didn't do a deep dive. I was just like, oh, she's dope. She seemed real cool. I loved her Twitch dating experience. I'm curious. I think I missed Amani's recap to her date. I think that aired yesterday. I didn't get the notification, but I really want to go back and see, like, how did that virtual date go? Because he was really cute. Was that a love match? I need to know. Like, 360, please tell me in the chat.
Yeah, how did the virtual date go? Let us know the virtual date.
Like, somebody had a virtual date. First of all, you're married, so you don't do virtual dates. It's all in-house. But for those of us who are single and in a studio apartment facing a brick wall here in ghetto-ass Hollywood, California, I was thinking like my dating options were non-existent. But based on looking at his show, people are visiting museums and let's watch Netflix and chill on Zoom together. And I was just like, why didn't I think of that? Damn, somebody should have sent me a memo a year ago. Damn, I missed out. Oh, Raider D Jeff saw it. Oh, he's giving us the tea. No, 360, we need to know. Wait, Raider is telling us. Okay, so 360 was shy and redirecting on the recap. They hit it off great.
When's the wedding?
Raider D Jeff, are they going to have a second date? What happened? They going to have a second date? Okay. And then let me know what movie on Netflix they're gonna watch. Okay, going back to Tim Tones. Okay, sorry. Okay. Ooh, I can't wait to pull up Amani's recap on that. Anyways, that's great that you know her. Like, that's the beauty of Twitch. Like, this is, again, Twitch is LinkedIn for DJs. And for those of us who are coming in who are not necessarily DJs, we're benefiting from this. Like, we get to talk to our face, we get to introduce. Like, I feel like once you guys come off of here, it's just a greater opportunity to make money, because it's like, damn, I miss Tim, or I miss 360. where are they at the club? And I wouldn't be much more inclined. I don't club anymore because I'm an old cow, but I would come and throw money and buy some bottles. Now they might not necessarily be Moet, they might be some water bottles, but because I can't afford it being unemployed during this pandemic. But I would come and support y'all. Like that's what I'm saying. So
you know what? I agree too. I feel like Twitch has done good for what I saw as a stagnant like creative environment. Like before, with the entertainment industry, I heard the way it was is very click oriented and very static. So there's very little collaboration because the entertainment industry, it's a backstabbing industry. So collaboration one day could turn into you losing your job the next day.
Right.
That's just the nature of the game. The music industry is a paranoid industry because of that. But Twitch kind of like leveled the playing field in a way. Not leveled the playing field because people that have their followings are always going to have them. Like Franzen, for example. Franzen has a huge following, and it translated right over to the broadcasting stuff right away. Now, that being said, people that have that following are still comfortable like collaborating with or connecting with people that are maybe more of an upstart compared to them on Twitch, like because everyone's making their own money on their own channel, so there's no stealing going on. Whereas like somebody comes in your DJ booth while you're DJing in a club that's another DJ, you may say hi. The second thing you're going to think is why the reason why they're here is to find some work. That's Vegas. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. What are we saying?
That's the whole entertainment business, though.
360 knows what I'm talking about. She's out here too, so she knows. She knows what it can be like. So it's like,
wait, side note, I'm gonna try to get her on my show. I know it's only 3 people here, but I need her. I need a female to come and represent. We got Spinnerita next week. 360, please come bless me. Anyways, go ahead. She knows what you're talking about. Yeah.
You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. We're helping you build. We're helping you build.
Yes, yes. I'm at 11 right now. I'm super happy. I feel like I'm up there with Fraser now. I'm 4 colors Zach of the podcast world right now.
Shout out Raider D Jeff. Thanks for stopping through.
Yes, thank you, Jeff. We love you. I didn't know you were in LA, but shout out to you for being a Scorpio. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I think that it's not level the playing field, but introduced a new way for people to collaborate where they might not have done that before. And then maybe that leads to new partnerships coming out of this. I could see that happening for sure.
Right.
But overall, it's been, as shitty as COVID has been for everyone's career. Like for me, going from 2019, made the most money I ever made in my entire life that year, doing everything that I wanted to do. Flying across the country to the East Coast twice a month to DJ, going to San Diego to DJ, Florida, shit that I've never done before. And then to have it all wiped away, absolutely devastating. But Twitch has kind of been a silver lining just where, everyone's kind of like in the same boat together, like the story I just said to you has happened to at least 75% of all entertainment people right now.
Right.
So I think right now it's just a beautiful thing because we're all in this boat of like collective supporting each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Twitch is like 80% DJs pretty much. So odds are like people that come through your chat are just other DJs. It's a lot of DJs, man.
No, it's much more gamers. That percentage is off. The gamers still outnumber y'all.
I mean, for our community, for our DJ community.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. What I see come outside looking in, again, I'm not in the DJ community, but I shout out to the people who had the foresight to get on to Twitch early on, because a lot of the old the vets, it was a lot of ego involved. Like they felt like they were too good. Like, I'm not stepping down to be on a Twitch platform. Then it was partly that. It was also a fear of, what if my followers don't come over? Like you said, it's a level playing field here. Like when everybody started out with 0, and regardless of where your talent level was at, you all started at zero and then your numbers started to grow. Only now are the vets really starting to come on because it's like, yo, all these new cats making a name for themselves. No, we're not gonna let them have that. And now they're starting to come on and they're starting to build. Some of them build pretty quickly, depending on who it is. But for the most part, they're having to start all over. Like this pandemic has caused us all to start at zero, rethink the mode. You know, some of us are definitely going to have those followers, but it's like we've been in these same patterns for so long. It's like, are you using this time to stretch, grow, you know, get over yourself, whatever it is? Like this pandemic is kind of a blessing in some ways. You know, I want to give respect to the people who lost their lives, of course, to this disease, this pandemic. I'm sorry, but for those of us who have survived, how are you coming out? What is the opposite? What does the other end of this look like? You know, for me, I'm looking at this like, you know, as an influencer, I have better numbers on Twitter, of course, and Twitch. And like we talked about, like my numbers combined are like 20K. That's not a lot, but it's still a good amount. But I also had to remove my ego because I know that people don't typically, it's hard to get people to transition over from the IGs and the Twitters here. A lot of people don't understand what Twitch is about. It takes them a long time to get into it. So the community that I'm building here is all new. I'm building from the pool that is already existing. So yeah, that's all I got from here. You know, so going back to what are your goals coming out of this, you know, I mean, I see some benefits already. Like you're building this audience. Yep, you're going to have some new people coming out. Like it's almost like a new network of people. Like
I saw being in Vegas and Vegas being what it is. I saw immediate benefit the first 2 weeks I did Twitch. And I wanted to jump on it. I just wasn't sure because I had heard a lot about because Instagram, I was on that all the time too. And that kept shut down because of copyright. And I wasn't sure if Twitch was going to be able to do it. And then I saw, you know, successful people doing it already. So I was like, let me jump into that. But I was like, I didn't know how it was going to work out for me personally and as a DJ. But the first 2 weeks I saw immediate potential because I'm like, man, even if I don't pop off making money on here, if I'm connecting with people that live all over the world that will come to Vegas. So let's say I meet 10 people from Dallas, Texas. And they're like, oh, shit, we're all coming into town this weekend. I'm like, okay, well, I'm playing here. You know, come in, we'll get you set up with some type of special accommodations. So I saw immediate benefit from it in that way. And then as it went on, there was just more benefits in terms of like me being able to showcase my personality, who I am as a DJ, a person, and a musician directly. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to get a green light from an agency to be myself. I don't have to get a green light from anybody. Like, this is me. This is my channel. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what? Actually, I didn't even think about that because, yeah, you are in a place that people, it's almost like you're at the train station. Everybody has to come through. Everybody comes through Vegas at some point. And so you're using this platform. Like Twitch is a vehicle to get you to your destination. So whatever that destination is, it's up to you to decide what it is, be it if you want to bring in more heads through the club, or if you want to get the attention of some brands, which that's actually what I'm trying to do here. You know, it's a vehicle. So yeah, that's actually fruit for anybody who's in a room listening. Like, because a lot of people are still a year later, because today again is the 1 year anniversary of when this pandemic officially started, have no fucking clue what the next step is. They have not taken the time to develop, to expand, to do anything. And they're just still lost. Like, okay, we're waiting for it to pick up back where we left off at. And that's not the case. I know that for a fact. We don't know when this is going to officially end. But what I can tell you is normal no longer exists. We're not going back to normal. There's a new normal. We don't know what it is yet. We're waiting. But Howard, what are you doing right now in this moment to prepare for that? So, yeah.
Right. I mean, for me, it's just, like I said, studio space, more branding for myself, for the stuff that I'm involved with, more connecting and figuring out, exactly what's going to be our new standard. So is the new standard going to be having like a broadcast studio and that's what we do? And that's how we're entertaining people now. If so, like, let's prepare for that. Is it going to be where we eventually go back to like, we're allowed to have large capacity groups in public spaces? Then let's be ready for that too. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I think that all the roads still lead back to the same place. Branding yourself, making sure that like you're giving yourself enough avenues for growth. You know what I'm saying? So have your hands in all these different baskets right now, ready to go and see which one's going to pop off next. I think that's kind of where everyone's at.
Right. I've just, in all of my streams, we have about 15 more minutes, so it's almost over. You're almost off the hot seat. So I like to end with giving people tips. One thing that I've noticed, and you guys could take this with a grain of salt for those of you who stream, get involved with the international community. They have great numbers here on Twitch, but the thing is, you have to be an early riser to connect with that audience. So you start to see the international crew because you stream late, so that's their early morning. Some places are middle of the day, so you get to see. So for example, I mod for DJ Epic. A lot of the Asian market comes in, and they are loyal as fuck. All of them, all the different continents, countries, yes. And so you just have to catch them. So during our middle of the day, that's their middle of the night, their sleep. So a tip, look, yes, 360. See, 360 is on that. Let me highlight her message. For those of you looking to if you could get some of those people coming in, even with the talk shows and podcast people, because I go in to see like, okay, who has big numbers? Let me go jump into their feed and see what it is. Now, a lot of them, let's be honest, the women have the titties out. And so they get like thousands. They don't be talking about shit, just titties. Titties be bouncing. That's fine. Okay, if that's what I got to do, because I'm trying to get one of these sponsorships. I'm not going to sell my boobs like that. Listen. Fran, I touched upon that, staying up late. But if you can do the early morning, like, and what I'm talking about early morning, because there's some early morning DJs. When I first started coming to Twitch back in November, I want to say, I had normal sleeping habits. Then I started fucking with Tim and DJ Epic, and that went right out the window. Now I'm up again all throughout the night, trying to take my sleepy time edibles to try to regulate, because I want a normal sleeping schedule. Fuck that. We don't even know what that is anymore. But anyways, so when I was coming in and it was like 8 a.m, there's certain people that are on at that time, and their audience is huge, and most of them are overseas audience, and those numbers count, so that's just a tip. Like, if you guys, because these evening hours are very competitive. Like, this is the first day I did a 1 o'clock slide. I don't like it. I'm going back to my 11 o'clock hour. I did that to accommodate, because I needed Kat and Tim to be in this room. So I will move, but I want to keep morning hours just to get those numbers. So that's tips. Sorry, my camera just froze up a little bit because the weather sucks. Okay, so we are into our last 13 minutes. My camera just froze again, but you are perfectly fine, Tim. I see you. Please, camera, don't film me for these last 13 minutes. What do you have to say in these last 13 minutes? Can we post your links out? What do you want to plug? Give us something?
So Monday, Tuesday, Saturdays is my schedule. Monday is vibes and stuff. That's just like funky remixes. We play a lot of like belly funk, two-step house, a lot of like SoundCloud stuff from like these underground producers that are really dope that I like. So that's Monday nights. Tuesdays is Tuesday with Tones. If you went into all new hip hop, spicy chat, shirtless guitar playing sometimes.
Okay.
And then Saturdays is Ratchathon with the homies, Long Beach Lawn, DP Sound. That's our big raid train we do every week.
Okay.
And then we're just breaking the Let's Be Friends Twitch. We just started it about like 3 weeks ago. We're doing pop-ups randomly. Shout out Nita 9mm. She's a big part of the Ratchathon, behind the scenes dot connector, as well as absolutely ratchet mod. Spirit Animal Nita 9. But
Nina's a celebrity mod. There's a couple of celebrities. Shout out to those mods. The
yeah,
mod. So real quick, that's actually another tip. 1 second, you just made me think of something. So the mods, I was talking to one of the DJ that I mod for last night, and I was like, I don't think the DJs realize the mod network. So the DJ, and he's a pretty big DJ, he was talking about, like payment to the mods or whatever. And so I was just like, well, let's not pretend like there's not cachet in modding for a huge DJ, right? But regardless if you're large and you're partnered or not, they don't understand that there's a mod network, a whole mod network happening behind the scenes. So whenever the DJs are in trouble, and then I'm not saying every single mod is a part of that. Like if the mod doesn't have good networking skills, they won't. It's not like it's an invitation going out, like, hey, be a part of the secret mod. No, if you know how to mod to network and you're networking with the mods, there's a network of us. And so, for example, when one of my DJs, they were just a couple of people away from hitting a number or whatever, I can hit that network up and be like, hey, y'all, haul ass in here real quick, and then they'll end up still staying and shouting them out or whatever.
Yeah.
But these mods are just like in the entertainment industry. I tell people it's not the celebrity that's connected, it's the fucking PR people that's well connected. Breezy, another celebrity mod in here. Like, feel free, mods, to shout out your people if you want. I don't care. But yeah, I just want to utilize that mod network because they can help bring in people. They're fucking dope. So Tim, you have a gold mine with your mods. I'm just saying, shout out to your mods again.
And
but
that all happened organically, man. Like they were just in there. And
they felt sorry for you. They was like, oh, let me get this baby bird out the gutter.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I think Fran came through, and she came through a couple days in a row, and she was like, really listening and describing my style to me. And I was like, be my mod. So, and then Kat came along. I think Kat started coming in, and then she would be like the late one. So one night I came home and I was drunk as hell, and I was like, drunk as hell troubleshooting like my camera situation or whatever. And Kat Snacks popped in and was like helping me out with it. And then I think from there we were rolling with her too. So it's like, it was all organic, man.
Right. I don't know if 360 is still in the room, but she has some dope ass mods too. Her mods actually remember me from the stream. And I think what it was from our interview with Amani, I came in there early and so 360, I'm going to shed love to your mods. I came in there when DJ Droopy was getting his interview on. So I was just speaking to everybody in the room. It didn't matter if I knew you or not. I guess I said what's up to all of your mods that were there supporting you. And from that point on, whenever they see me out in these Twitch streets, they show me love. So when I go in, I'm not even expecting 360 to say anything to me, but she does. But when I get in a room, they like, what's up? Welcome back. We're so glad to see you here. And I'm just like, damn, it's really authentic, genuine love. And that speaks, like, your mods are a reflection of you, 360. Again, your mods are an excellent reflection. Side note, I was really impressed with 360, and I'm not just saying this because she's in the room. She does a whole mod segment, which I need to get into, where she has emotes for her mods, which you do right now. Your emotes are dope with the cat. Cat and Fran, please post your emotes. But she does a little segment, Mod Time, and she plays Ratchet, I think. She
plays Ratchet.
Yeah.
360. 360. We gotta get you for Ratchethon.
Is 360 Ratchet though? Is she Cuddle-thon or is she Ratchethon? Like, which one?
She could be Ratchet Cuddles. She could be both.
360, do you play Ratchet?
360, we hitting you up. You're gonna do Ratchethon with us.
Can we keep 360?
We're gonna make it happen. I don't know why I haven't.
She's innocent. Why we gonna try to turn her out? You want her to go to jail, huh? Okay. 360, I'm gonna protect you at all costs.
We're gonna get 360 in there. Nina, you guys are in the chat. Nina, talk. Set it up, baby. Set it up, baby.
What's up, little Miss Ruthie? Listen, we got 7 minutes, y'all. Listen, just hold tight. I need these numbers in this room. I don't know. 360 leans towards Ratchet Cuddles. Like, she speaks to my inner fuck girl. Like if I wanted a soundtrack to my fuck girl ways, I would go in 360's room. I don't necessarily. I need to see the Ratchet set. 360. If you could just let me know when you're ready for that Ratchet life, I will come in.
We gotta get it done. We gotta get it done. 360. Okay. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. Thugs need hugs.
360. 360, don't ignore my whisper when I be like, okay, so what's up? I'm gonna pull up in your whisper. So what day you want to come on this stream so we can extract all the information about your Ratchet side? Okay, so
360 in here getting work.
Oh, so there's the emotes. That the cat and Fran. But 360 kills with the whole moderator segment during her show. That was pretty. I was blown. I was like, damn, she really got it together. Okay, so anyways, what else do we have? I guess definitely set the tone to the chat. Yes, Little Miss Ruthie, you are correct. Here, let me post that. Oh, one more thing. So with the DJs that are married, so the men with the wives have their own network too. Just so y'all know. So the wives get to inner working, and because the wives run everything. They have the power to influence the husbands. So when the wives go out and network, I don't know if y'all know this. I'm just giving these little tidbits. Some of these raids, these huge raids that get publicized, even the gamer wives, they have their network. So it's just another way to get your foot in the door as far as networking. So utilize the mods, utilize the wives. I haven't seen the husband network. I don't know if that's a thing yet. I see little fuck boy, the little servant boys. I see a couple of the girls having those types in the streams, but I haven't seen a network for that. So yeah, that's just tips. Okay.
It's funny.
That's all I got. That's
funny.
Tim, you got 5 minutes. Plug yourself, sing your praises, talk about your wife, how much you love, all of that. Because she's dope.
Yeah, man. Monday, Tuesday, Saturdays are my day. Also, look for that Let's Be Friends pop-up happening. That's going to be on Thursdays, which we've been doing, and also Sundays, daytime Sundays, brunch vibes.
Is that where I hear Pearl Baby? Because I love that. That's my favorite song.
I know it's your favorite song.
360, can you play Pearl Baby next time I come in your room? I'm just saying. Okay. Breezy, you are correct. Not all the wives, but there is a wife network. I just want to let you know. I don't know if you know about it, but I see them.
Yeah,
I'm single as fuck, so I can't get in. They won't let me in because I'm single as fuck. But go ahead. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
I don't know for sure, but it seems like Crizzy Forms and DJ Remark are married, right? They're married.
Oh, did you spill tea? I didn't know that.
No, but I think because when she streams, you can see his picture in the background.
Thank you, Nina, for clearing that up. We are not here to start rumors because I've never heard that.
Nina, are they even dating?
Dead it, Nina, dead it right now. They are not married. Tim, filter abort.
No, I love both of them.
Wait, here we go, Nina.
Pillow. Well, it was like the way it was placed on her screen was so weird.
How did winning a pillow result in a married? Shout out to
my bad.
Remark is gonna be on the show next week. Remark, I didn't say it. It wasn't me.
Remark and I love Crizzy. They're both dope people. The pillow threw me off, I guess. I was like, yeah, that's in her living room and shit, all showcased. I'm like, shit.
So is that how you got married? You bought her a pillow and then next thing you know, you're walking down the aisle
No, I thought that the pillow was misleading to me.
Remark, I don't know nothing. I'm not even here. This ain't even my show. I don't know what. I'm just saying. I didn't say that. That wasn't me. We got 2 minutes. Clear that shit up. No. Nina, thank God you here. Nina, I can't have a stream without you again.
Okay, the way that the pillow was placed though was so misleading. I was like, it was on her her side table or something. I don't know. I was like, damn, okay, maybe they're together. That's what I thought.
I got Jason Momoa on my ceiling. That doesn't mean we married.
Hey, you never know.
I'm trying to be the third in that relationship. Speaking of thirds, I necessarily into J-Lo and A-Rod, but I just really want them to have sex on top of my body, like how in American Horror Story in the hotel, that first scene where they had sex on top of the dead bodies. Like, I don't want to be dead, I want to be alive, but I could be a third in that situation too. 360 is a negative influence. Those were her words that came through my body. I'm sorry. But I wouldn't mind.
360, we getting you for Ratchet.
Like, who else would be a third? Like
Tim Tone's bag.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. Well, Joe, your mama made you. She knows how it go down. I'm just saying, but I really would like to be Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet's third. I can see in my mind like incense blowing because, you know, the dreadlocks are flowing and incense is burning, and we're gonna have some kombucha and next thing you know, I'm drinking a couple shots of kombucha, and then next thing you know, my top is off, and you know.
A word.
And then I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. What's good. And then
shout out your Destiny 84. Joe.
I'm innocent. I'm the most innocent Scorpio right here.
That's a lie.
That's
a lie.
Tim, we made 2 hours. You've come here, you've done what you came here to do.
I know, now your chat's popping off.
Right? Nina, don't do it. This is Scorpio. Nina, you missed it. These are two Scorpios. November 20th. You're welcome, Nina. We gave you your president of the United States, November 20th. We gave you the greatest fuckboy of all time, Future Hendrix, November 20th. We shout out to the Scorpios, the November 20th ones.
Yo, shout out to Nina 9 for thinking that she's pure just because she's a Virgo.
Have you ever dated? Oh, no, I can't because you're married. I've never dated a Virgo. What is that?
I did in high school.
Like? Really? What was that like?
They're freaks, man.
They are?
Don't believe all that Virgin Mary shit. Nah, fuck that.
Nina's a virgin?
No. Like the Virgin Mary is like the symbol for Virgo.
Really? Long Beach
Virgin, yeah.
Wow. Nina, when are you gonna lose your virginity?
She's got kids, dude.
Nina, you the Virgin Mary? Oh my God, this is too much. What did you do when you discovered she was pregnant and you never had no dick? Like, oh my God, this is too much.
Immaculate conception.
Long Beach Lance wants to let everybody know that his woman is a Virgo. Wait, what did he say? Hold on.
Yeah, Lon's a Capricorn.
Did anybody know that Lon was in a relationship?
Yeah.
The whole room and Tim, everybody in Tim's house said yes.
Lon was born 2 days after Jesus. I'll just say that.
I want to invite Lon on this show, but I know he's gonna be on some Sia shit, on some what's that group that just broke up where he's gonna come on with a mask and we ain't gonna see his face? Lon, what's up? Line.
My left nostril is a virgin, Nina. It's the only hole left.
Anymore. Nina, my left nostril lost its virginity like a couple weeks ago when I went to go have that fucking COVID test. It was like something is inserted and it's no longer a virgin. That's all I got. That's all I got.
It touched the inner reaches of your skull.
That was the last hole I had left on my body that was a virgin. What the fuck? Like, and I didn't even know, like I showed up and I thought they were just gonna swab the inside of my cheek. And he was like, oh, I'm about to stick this Q-tip in here. Now I was like, that's my last virgin spot on my body. Oh my God. That's all I got.
So I got the throat swab one of these times.
Throat baby?
And they jammed that shit. Like I was gagging. I feel like I was.
It's like, okay. The first time is always rough when something goes to your throat.
I thought they were trying to give me throat babies. I thought they were trying to give me throat babies. She was weak. Listen,
it's always rough that first time when something gets stuck back there. And then the second time, you're just like, oh, I'm a pro.
that I was not ready for that shit. I was like, God damn.
This shit went way downhill. I know y'all got to get back to work. Why are y'all still here? Why do we get extra numbers for talking about this? I'm up to 10 people now. We are trash. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yo, Nina came in and the chat turned to shit. See, this is what we do.
Nina.
I
know you're a virgin.
We were talking about Rated Aquatech earlier and how we all like got together over just turning people's chats to shit. And like, yo, Nina will tell you, like, I apologized one night because, like, yo, we were just going in, like, talking about, like, we were just talking about, like, ATM, gapes, big gapes, all this crazy shit. Aquatech was just, like, staring at the screen, mad quiet. You know what I mean? Like, we first got in there and he was playing Wilson Phillips. He's like, yo, which version do you guys like more? And we just come in like, yo, ass to mouth, like dirty butts, you know, freaking trombone shit. And I apologized to him. I'm like, yo, sorry, bro. We're being total pieces of shit in your chat. And then Nina goes to me. She's like, oh, we've done this before. Don't worry about this. We turn your chat to shit all the time.
I've only seen innocent Nina. Speaking of which, you guys just made me realize what the question that made me blush in 360's room. And now I really hope she's still in the room. 360 asked the question, do you eat ass? And so whenever somebody asks that question, you kind of like, do I tell them the truth or do I lie and act shocked? Like, how do you answer that question? Like, check out 360. But I was over here blushing in my own house. I live by myself. I blushed like, girl.
Yo, the new shit is
what? What's the new shit?
The new shit is not booty meals. Now the new shit is rusty trombones. Like that's that new shit. That's what you gotta be asking people now.
Versions that are in this room, what the hell that is?
A rusty trombone.
Yeah.
Nina, tell them what it is in the chat.
No, you can't. You can't blow up Nina's spot like that.
Oh, Nina was the one.
Yeah, Nina wants you to tell. Go ahead. I'm blushing.
She knows.
But I'm blushing under this
chat because she's got the Urban Dictionary settings on in this chat. So
yeah,
I mean, like,
I feel like I'm meeting you for the first time today.
I'll be blazing the chat with that shit.
I'm friended with her. Like, as I see her, it's all love whenever we see you. No, Nina, please accept my friend request. Thank you.
So a rusty trombone is.
What is it?
When you're giving a booty meal and then you're jerking the dude off at the same time. So you're playing like it's rusty because you're eating the ass, but then like you're still like you're stroking the trombone. you hit it with a Donald Trump.
So you're multitasking.
Yes.
What's wrong with that? I think everybody needs to, at the end of this pandemic, come out the closet about eating ass, because I think that everybody's, except for me because I'm innocent.
Yo, a lot of people don't do it. Like it's really like you got to be into it to do it.
Lon is up here. He wants to make clear that he does not eat ass. You know what? I'm not doing with Lon today.
That's good, man.
Fine, Lon, I'm gonna just leave that alone. Fine, I'm gonna let you have that one. if that's what you want to claim.
He said, I stopped passing blunts because people who eat ass. Used to be you wouldn't pass the blunt to the person who had a Herbie on their lip. Now it's like you gotta ask them if they be eating ass too. So they gotta pass a 2-step check.
If I close my eyes and think about what Lon is into, so he has this cup of hot water with lemon. I think Lon would be into tickling. He seems like he would be that tickle type.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Lon seems like that type.
He goes,
nah. You seem like that type. You seem like that type. And then he also is that type that'll bring that one red rose and rub it down your body. That old cornball shit. You know, that's how he expresses his love language. He, some of them
Lon,
freeway fucking roses that they got off the, you know how they sell the roses at the freeway? He'll let me get one. And then he'll come, baby. And then yeah, Lon seems like that type.
I don't know.
Okay, 360, we had it your way. Wait, if you're streaming right now, yeah, then we'll rate it. We're trying to leave right now though. Lon just seems like that type. Wait, what did I miss? My mouthpiece and he stroked, pulling in and out. Bree.
Yeah, that's what we just described.
Bree, don't Bree. You are supposed to be innocent too. I feel like I don't know any of you. What's up, D Red? I see you, boo.
Sleep creep at 5 a.m.
I'm just saying, Lon seems like that rose petal type, like on some Tyrese bullshit. You can tell when you go to his cuddle night. The fuck is this? I miss when Lon abuses me and he be in that rose petal shit. I'm just saying. All right. I know you got high expectations for your boy, but it be the hardest ones that be on that cornball shit. That's all I got. Okay, fine. All right, y'all. I'm over this.
All night long.
Nina, when next time you're in a room,
all night long. You should put Nina on the show.
I do need a mod. All the mods be shy. I asked Destiny and she was shy. Who? Come on, Bree, Nina.
I still have never seen a picture of Nina 9mm.
See, Nina just said she's shy. The mods get real shy, and I want to. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kat. I don't see you as a mod, even though you are my mod. I see you as an enterprising businesswoman. Kat has her business, her printing business. And for those of you who need shirts, mugs, whatever, your baby daddy tatted up, her printing business got you. You know, Fran, I'm going to ask Fran, see if she wants to come. Somebody needs to come. I need a mod. That's all I got. All right, y'all. Are y'all done? Y'all can be honest. I'm happy I got 12 people solidly in this room. I'm telling you, I'm on my way to sponsorship. Yeah,
you're building it. You're building it. You're building it.
Yep. So my goal right now is okay, Lon, but you know, that'd be false numbers. You know, the bots in here. You got to subtract 5 to make it be real. Listen, my next goal is to get 20 people in here chatting at the same time. I don't know how that's going to happen, but I'm working towards it. I think now with this stream, I finally made my 8-hour goal. So now I just got to complete the 7 days. So yeah, I'm on my way. See, Bree just came with the shy. As I told Guy yesterday, shy people are my favorite victims. Like, just saying. Did anybody see what Lon said when I said I wanted him on the show? Did he say no? He gonna hit me back with that bullshit too. I'm shy. Fuck out of here. Okay.
Lon, my dog.
Far from shy, but he don't want to show his face. Lon, I will allow you to wear a Ghostbusters mask. Come on. Lon. Do you know how to do filters on Streamlabs, Lon?
Yes.
I don't know if you do filters here. Because shit, teach me if you know how to do that.
You gotta download Snap Camera.
Oh fuck. I'm tired of downloading stuff. That's all I got. All right. Can we go on a high note? I don't want to go when I lose my 12 people. My shit gonna look like everybody's IG post. Oh, so you're gonna be looking like Jason Momoa? Well, in that case, bitch, I can cancel tomorrow and go ahead. All right. Yes, Lon, please wear your Jason Momoa filter. Can we go on a high note, Tim? Like while we on top and our people want more. Also, we're gonna encourage them to go to your feed.
Yeah, man. Monday, Tuesday, Saturdays. This Saturday, Ratchet-thon starts at 5 p.m. P.Live is kicking us off. I'm on at 8 p.m. Long Beach Lon's taking a week off, but he'll be back.
Damn, everybody on vacation for a week next week.
DP Sound closing us out as always.
Who approved Lon's vacation request?
Lon is a grown-ass man. Lon makes his own hours.
But I feel like he still had to submit that vacation request to. All right, fine. Nina says she approved it. Okay, fair. I just needed to know who approved that vacation request. All right, fine, Nina. Okay, I guess he deserves it. Lon, where are you going? Okay, we can have this conversation in Tim's feed. All right, please catch Tim's feed. Follow his link. You guys got my link.
Miss Friendbook, you get the schedule. Big love. Even though I know all y'all in here, so they already know what it is.
You don't know the lurkers.
We helping you out, Kitty Bradshaw. We helping you out.
My mods have a life, and I need to release them back into the wild. I'm doing a Saturday stream, but Tim and Fly hold it down. So he's coming off vacation to do.
He's like vacation in a sense, like he just wants to. He's getting tired of doing the straight ratchet shit for a minute, so he's gonna do like I think he said some open format shit. I'm not sure, but that's what he said the last time we talked.
Garth Brooks, and I don't know who's some other people more open. So like Britney Spears and like a little.
He'll probably do like his like he'll do something creative.
Like what? I can't. I need to see that. All right, Lon is fucking talented.
Shout out
I just don't picture him doing open for. Okay, fine. He's talented. Fuck it, we'll go with it. Okay, bye, Destiny. I'm really trying to wrap up so we can raid, but Tim, he's having a good time. So
let's go. Let's raid out. Who we're raiding?
Let me look for my list of possibilities. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Okay, hold on.
Your Destiny 84. Peace out.
We've already done Epic. I see DJ Green Lantern. If you guys have somebody who you really are feeling, I'm gonna read to you my list. It has to be from my list, right? Okay, so I have DJ Green Lantern. I have Fashion, Turtles and Chill, which is kind of like my personal favorite lately. DJ Baby U, he's dope. DJ Morse Code, Virtual Japan. So if you go to the Virtual Japan stream, it's just somebody walking around with a video and it's music. We got Scam Artist. Who's on Scam Artist right now? I don't even know who that is. Jersey Music Cattle Crew? No. Okay, Secret Garden. That's 24/7 of love cuddle music. Lon would be into that. He loves that cuddle shit. You don't get a vote, Lon. Okay, Soulful House Music channel. No. Okay, that's not feeling. Okay, Private Stock Records. They're based in UK and they just play records. Who? What? Jersey is BFF with. Okay. All right. I see you. He's last said he cuddles on Monday nights. Okay. And then so we can go with someone new, DJ Lenny Pincel. He's pretty dope and he likes to support people. So should we support a small streamer this go around? What y'all think? Tim, what you think? Tim don't give a fuck, right? Okay.
It's your call. You call who you want to raid.
I am going to raid. Let's try someone small. Okay, so everybody, if you could stay 30 seconds, we're gonna support DJ Lenny. He played house music the last time I was there. It's gonna be brand new. I don't know if he's affiliate yet, but we're gonna support. Hey Jason, do you have a raid message? Yeah, support Kitty's Titties. That's the raid message. Jason is going to be a guest on my show this weekend, everybody. He's from the gamer world. He's not a DJ. And so I'm going to pick the brain as far as pick his brain as far as his experiences being a gamer, being a he's just amazing. I'll wait for you guys to see. So that'll be Saturday. Thank you so much. And that's my real life friend, by the way. So yeah, I'm excited. We're going to break away from the DJs for a bit and go to the gamer world. Okay. So we're going to support Lenny. So you guys, if you guys can just stay in the chat for 30 seconds. So you guys right now, actually, I just realized, so I've been telling you guys that you guys get the 250 chat points when you stay for the raid, but because I'm not affiliate yet, there's no points yet. So, but just be in a habit of doing that. So that's all I got. Okay, so we're gonna rate Lenny. Shout me out. Say Kitty sent us. That's it. Kitty's Titty. Don't. We don't want to scare him. Do whatever you feel is in your spirit. Stay at least 30 seconds and then you guys can go off into the wild. Okay, here we go. I hear feedback. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. It takes a while. Oops. Hold on. I love how I left my own chat room. Hold on. You guys are still here. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay. Oops. Hold on. Sorry. And then you say, Tim, to in the green room. Hold on. So, Ray. Sorry, y'all. You know it always takes me 30 seconds. I'm trying to get used to this. I'll be glad when we get to the point where the mods can do this for me. Tim, C-A-L. Okay, now let me see. Did that work? Yes. Okay, hold on, y'all. Right now, hold on. Okay, wait, now we're just typing raid in chat. Oops, hold on. Shit, I'm in broadcast. Hold on.